and lost the fun of dancing. This is Balance and Mobility, sponsored by AARP of New Mexico and Villagers of Santa Fe. We very much appreciate their support and you being here today, joining me. So anything that I'm doing here does not work for you, I want you to modify or don't do it, okay? Honor your body. Your body knows best. So please do that. Okay, so if you have a long band, work as well. Doesn't have to be a short one like this one. Or if you don't have one, it's your first time here, just use the movements, okay? There's something itching on my nose. Here we go. I think it's my hair. Okay, here we go. Crazy day. Okay, here we go. Put in between it, above your wrist, right? This is we're gonna work the rhomboid. So soft the knee, right? You don't need to use your knee that much. Roll your shoulders back. The arm is stand in front of you. Put pressure on that band. Hold it, right? And then you bring to the chest. When you bring to the chest, this work your rhomboids, that muscle between your shoulder blades. Keep it next to the body. Don't do this because you're not gonna work the rhomboids, right? And then release. Open to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. We count to 5. Open to the chest. And release. Open and release. Open. Can keep the elbows in. And release. Couple more. And release. The last one. And release. Good. Move your shoulders. Everything we do, exercise I like to move the shoulders. Relax, right? Take the stress out. Okay, this one here, you're going to open, right? Got to come a little bit this way because it's getting on my wrist. So here we go. Open and hold. Soft the knee. Belly in. Hold your belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And close. Open. Going to count to 5 in our own heads. And release. Open. Just work the arms, side of the arms. And release. Open. And release. Open. And release. Open. And release. Open. Release. Open. Release. 3 more. Open. Release. Keep tension on that band. Open. Release. And the last one. And release. Good. This works all this sides of your arms. This one here is going to work your shoulder, this part of your shoulder here. So this one, you anchor one side, right, with the left arm. Here is put tension on that band. And what you do, you bring the elbows in and out. Do not raise the shoulder. That's not the deal. It's just the elbow comes up, right? Soft the knee. Engage the core one more time. In and out. We do 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Move the shoulders every time. Remember, every time you do an exercise, it doesn't matter what it is, just trying to relax the shoulders, right? So here we go. You see, I don't know how I'm going to do this one. If I can hold it right here, because this is a hard one to hold. And in and out. Three more. And 3. Perfect. Okay. Move the shoulders. The next one is going to be behind. I'll change around. This is going to work this muscle right here, the back of the arm, right? So here we go. So you're going to, I'll turn around and I'll turn back on again. So I think you can see me here. So up, open the arms when you bring your arms up and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you bring it down. Okay? Here we go. Roll your shoulders back, soft the knee. Engage the core, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be feeling that back of the arms. And down. Up. And down. Up. We do 10. And down. Up. And down. Up. and down, up, and down, up, and down. The last two, and down, and the last one up, and down. Perfect. Put the band away. We're done with the little band. So let's go ahead and get the chair. I'm going to get the chair. Leave my chair here for balance, right? So we're going to start this class about balance and mobility. Mobility in our hips, mobility in our joints, and we work on both of them, okay? So we're going to start with hip mobility here. Big circle, right? You can put your hand on a chair for support. If you don't need to use the chair, you can put your hands in your waistline. This is good. So keep a couple of fingers on the chair regardless, okay? Keep moving, right? One more, and the last one. Then I'm going to reverse the other direction, right? Both direction. Keep the body straight. Lock the left knee, right? This is huge mobility for the hip. This is good movement. The hip likes it. The last one, and then good. Shake the leg. Move the shoulders, right? Here we go. Shift the weight to the right. Lock the right knee. Now left. Really good movement. As open as wide as you can. Two more here. And then reverse. One more. Good. And down. Great. Shake the leg. Move the shoulders here. Now I'm going to do the front right foot in front of the left foot. So flex that right foot in front to you, towards you. Flex the foot towards you. Going to do that lift, the leg lift. Here and down. Up and down. Good. From the hip. And 10. Good. Switch legs. Left foot in front of the right foot. Shift weight to the back leg, right? Again, keep that posture. Always remember the posture. Engage the core. Two more. And two. Great. Shake a shake. Shake the leg, shake the leg. Now we're going to do a side hold. Going to hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. This is called the isometric hold. Okay, good to build muscle and strength. So here we go. Up, hold for 5. And down. Up. In my other class, they usually hold for 10 or more, but here we're just doing for 5. And down. Up. Engage the core, guys. Shift the weight to the left. Lock that left knee. And down. 5 more. And down. 3 more. And down. Up. And the last one up. And down. Good. So let's go ahead and do the other side, right? Here we go. Body straight. Shift the weight to the right leg, right? Here we go. Up, hold. And down. Up. 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 And down. A couple more. This kind of isometric hold, it really helps to build muscles. So even if you're home, do some of that, in the kitchen, working in the kitchen, doing dishes or something. I don't, you can put one leg up or to the side, just hold for a few minutes, okay? It's a good to start getting your body stronger. Okay, let's do some of the balance now. So the balance we're gonna do right knee up, right? See if you can do this, or one finger on the chair, or two fingers if you need more support. Lock the left knee, posture, chest up, belly in, always. That's trying to count. We're gonna try to hold for 10. If you cannot hold for 10, do for less. You modify as you need. And up. Up. This is just the basic stuff. Get our brains ready for other things. Trying to establish the connection between the brain and your sensors and your muscles so you can do this work. And down. One more up. And down. Good. Shake the left leg. Shake, shake, shake. Now move to the right. Lock the left right knee. Knee up. Hold it. One finger in the chair. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good, great. Move the shoulders. Take a deep breath here, right? So now what we're going to do here, we're going to do a tree pose, right? So right ankles next to, not right heels next to the left ankle, right? Right there. See if you can do this, right? And then if you yogi or you can do a little bit more challenging one, you can move up. Or not. Up and down. Up, stay down, or come up, whatever you can. And down. Up. And down. Couple more up. And down. And the last one up. And down. Good. Great. Okay, so let's do the other side. Right? Start down here first. Get that brain connection. Right? Brain connects with your sensors in your body. That's what command the movement. So that's what we're trying to establish here, a balance. Right? That's why we do this. Good. And now you can go a little up more if you can, or stay down. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. And the last one up. Good, 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 good. Great. So also ankle mobility is really important for fall prevention. So you're just gonna pedal here, right? Move heel up and down. The pedal, right? Like that. Just do some movements in your ankles. Very, very important there. Right? What I'm doing here. Great. Good. So shake the leg, shake the leg. So now what we're going to do, we're going to strengthen the legs more. So we're going to do either, we're going to step, right? That's an option. That's the easy one. And do the impulse back. That impulse builds power in the muscle. Step and step back. Or do a little lunge. Make sure the front knee is always all the way down. And you step back. The impulse back is very important for power in the muscle. Okay, so that's what we need. We lose power, not just strengthening legs in the muscle, but we lose also power. This helps that impact. So if you stumble, you have the ability to stop and come back. That's what that muscle does when you when you're stronger, right? You just step if you don't want to lunge, but make sure you step back. Just a couple more. 2. It's a very simple class, easy to do, right? Oh, getting my curtains here. Okay, now the other side. We'll do about 10. 10 is too many, do less. And the last one, and back. Good. Okay, so now the next, this is front lunge. Now is the back lunge. Notice teaching fall prevention is to step back, right? So if you fall backwards, you gotta have in your brain that you can do this. Step back. So only thing you can do. So gotta train the brain to step back. So you step back, right? And to the front, or you can lunge back, strengthening more the legs. You choose what you feel comfortable doing. I'm gonna come towards the front a little bit more. Good. Two more. And the last one. And good. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the other side. Same thing. Good. Two more. And 2. And good. Shake the leg, shake the leg. Okay, now I'm going to strengthen the inner side muscle of the leg, right? Very important. So you did the same thing. You can step, bend the right knee a bit, left leg's extended, you step back, right? Or if you want to do a little bit more work, you're going to kick and back. So sit back. See how my butt is towards the back of the room? Right? Do not overtax the right knee. Shake the leg, shake the leg. So now I'm going to go to the other side, back side. Same thing. If you don't want to kick, you just step back. You work in this side of the legs. Two more. And 2. And back. Good. Shake the leg, move the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Okay, now I'm going to work the glutes. Weak glutes also start developing lower back pain. So strengthening the glutes is really, really important as we age, right? So I'm going to use the chair. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on my hands because I can't step back on a chair. You can use against the wall, or you can do in a chair, in a table, whatever you feel comfortable doing this. So step back, right? You're going to bring the knee towards your chest. You're going to kick it back here, right? And you keep engaged like the way I am. Move your body towards the front a bit. Keep that butt in, right? Gonna do kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We engage in the glutes that way. So one more. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. So all the way shift to the left side. Knee up towards the ceiling. and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. And the last one up. Good, great. Yeah, I have to adjust my hands because I cannot put a lot of weight on it. Okay, here we go. The other side, same thing. Here we are. Knee up towards your chest, towards the ceiling. Real good kick. Squeeze the glutes. And down. Knee up first, up, and down. Up, and down. We do 5 kicks. And down, and the last one up, and down. Good. Take a deep breath. We have a couple more things before we take a very, very short break. Let's do some more balance here. Okay, now, actually, we're going to work on the squatting now, right? Remember the squat, open wide, right? You can put your hands to the side if you need to chair. You can hold it on one side. We're going to come down and up, squeezing the glutes on the way up, right? Or you can put your hands on your waistline and down. Squatting is another thing. Build strength on the legs and down. It's all about strengthening the body. We're just going to do 5 of those and down. Up, squeezing the butt. Up, up. Let's do 2 more. We'll do 7. And the last one, and up. Great, good. Okay, so this one here, we're going to go back to the balance. So shift the weight to the left. You're going to move the leg like open to the side, right? Here. And we're going to move from the hip. We're going to lift and down. Tiptoe down. Don't put the whole foot. This is got to be involved with the balance here, right? Up. You can even go across in front of the other side of the left foot. Ready? Good. Lift. Working on the inner thigh muscle, also work on the hip mobility. 2 for 1 here. Keep the body straight. Engage the core. Proud chest always. 2 more. And 2. Good. Shake the leg. Move the shoulders. Shake your booty. Okay, the other side. Open wide first. You can go across, right? You're going to lift from the hip. 2 more. And 2. Great. And in. Great. Shake your ear. Okay. So this one here, we're going to shift the weight to the left. Right knee up. Lock the left knee. Going to bring that foot towards the front a bit. We're going to count to do about 3 kicks. 2, 3. Tiptoe down. Don't put the whole foot. See how all my tiptoes on the floor? Up again. Engage the core. Kick. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. And the last one up. And down. Yeah, always keep your hands next to the chair so then you can support it, right? Okay, shift the weight to the right. Lock the right knee. Posture again. Belly in. Knee up. Kick. And down. Do 3 kicks. And down. Tiptoe down. And down. Up. Let's just do 2 more. And the last one up. Good, great. So it's about time, 1 minute. Let's have a little break. Then we're gonna get the chair, we're gonna do some stuff sitting. And by now you'll know that I'm leaving Villages in AARP at the end of this month. So don't panic. Don't plan to retire. I'm planning to go on my own. I don't have a plan yet. I'm working on it. I'm not going to stop doing what I love to do. So hopefully you can find me. I will be in social media. So I don't have your emails. I cannot email you. But I am continue my work that I love to do. Sometimes I hope you read the letter that I had sent out to everyone. And then hopefully you continue to participate in my class to be part of my journey. It's not an easy decision to make, but it needed to be made. Sometimes people in our journey for a period of time, and then we have to make a shift, and it doesn't fit in that journey anymore. So I had to make the transition. So hopefully that's not a bad news for you. You can still have me if you want it. Okay, so hopefully you find me pretty soon. I'm going to start advertising after June 30th. My last day is June 30th. My last class is June 29th with AARP in Villages. So I hope you attended the next two that I have. The next one is on the 8th, 7th, 14, 15, I think, it's that Monday, the 15th or 14th. And then the last one is the 29th. So here we are. Okay, so let's start doing the sitting part, right? So let's sit in the front of the chair, right? So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put our knees together. Two ways of doing this, okay? I want you to be away from the chair because I don't want you to rely on the chair to work on your core. We're gonna work core here. So you're gonna bring the knee up, two knees at the same time. You can hold on the side of the chair, or you can lift one knee and then alternate, okay? So no need to panic if you cannot do both. Eventually you build up. Here we go, up and hold. If you can do this, you do this. If you don't, put your hands down and whatever feels comfortable for you. You're gonna count to 10. And down. So I'm lifting my feet. Let me go back so you can see more. Up, holding the belly, keep tight, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. We're gonna do three more. Up, and down. Two more. And down. And the last one up. And down. Good. Move your shoulders, take a deep breath. This is working the core. We need to continue to work the core, support our spine, right? Okay, so now what we're gonna do here, gonna sit back in the chair and we're gonna scoot towards the front a bit. So you just sit towards the front. Your back supported by your back of your chair, right? And what we're gonna do, we're going to put our hands in the back of our neck, right? Do not pull the neck, it's just to hold your neck for support. And we're gonna come up, we're gonna bring the knee and we're gonna bring the arms towards our knee. See here? We're gonna work the core and extend the leg. Legs extended, flex the foot towards you, and you bring the knee up and you move your body towards the front and back. This is called the mini crunch. Sitting mini crunches. You can inhale when you lean back and exhale when you come up. Couple more. And the last one. And back. Good. Now put your arms down, move your shoulders. Okay, let's do the other side. Left legs extended, flex the foot towards you, right? Bring that knee towards your chest and your chest comes up. So you gotta get off of the back of the chair. See how my body moves towards the front? 2 more. And 2. And back. Great. Good, good, good. Okay. So sit back a little bit here. Now we're gonna do 2 things here. We always do this one. You move one on each side, move back in, right? Do not drag the foot, or you can do both at the same time. This is more work, but you can do alternating them, okay? Here we go. And out, and out. Keep the body straight, keep the core engaged. Do not flop on that chair. 2 more. And 2. Good, great. So bring flexibility here. Also, now we're going to do, sit back on the chair, hold it, have your back supported, left legs up, right, both legs up. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to do the isometric exercise. So here we're going to hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch the foot inward, and you hold for 5. Hold the core, belly in, really tight. Okay, out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. In. And then relax, right? Good. Take a deep breath here. Good. Let's do one more. Sit back. Or adjust your back here for support. Left leg up, right? So here we're going to open and hold this time, just straight. Flex the foot towards you. Engage the core. It's a different one here. Hold it. And then you bring it down. Up. Let's count for 10. And down. Up for 10. Engage the core, guys. So I always say that's to remind you, okay? Sometimes we forget. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good. Take a deep breath. Right? Okay, good. So now we're going to sit back. We're going to bring our body towards the front a bit more. Let me keep up with the time. Then after this, we're just going to do some stretch. So we're going to do here, we're going to push. So we're going to bring the knee towards your chest really high. Flex the foot towards you. You're going to push. Like you on a leg press, pressing to the front. In, engage the core. Okay? The core got to be in the whole time. You're working the core as well, not just the leg. Bring the knee in, push it out. In and out. Your leg's going to get tired pretty quick. One more. And the last one. In. Good. Take a deep breath. Make sure you adjust yourself a little bit. Don't go too low. Right? Again, engage the core. Bring that knee towards your chest. Flex the foot towards you. Push. In and out. In and out. So make sure you hold in the core really tight. The last one. In and down. Good. Take a deep breath there. Great. Okay, so now what we're going to do some movement in our, here, this side. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your hands again behind your head for support, right? Stay tall in the chair. So what are we going to do here? Just move just a little bit off of the back of the chair, not much. So we're going to work the obliques, right? So working the obliques, you're going to bend it to the right, as far as it can you go. We're working on this left side here, right? And holding the belly. Then we come back to the center. And then we'll go to the other side. Okay? And to the center. To the right one more time. Bring it down as much as you can. Keep that spine straight and to the side. Kind of bend it to the side. If it works for you. If it doesn't, just modify. Don't do it. Back to the center, one more to the right. This works the obliques, the waistline. Right. Back to the center. And the last one. Back to the center and down. Good. Okay, so now you're going to put your hands like this on top of each other. You're going to move to the front of this one. So this one here, we're gonna move to the right and hold. Then we'll come back to the center. Move to the right. Again, work the waistline. Back to the center. To the left. Back to the center. To the right. Back to the center. And the last one to the left. Back to the center. Okay, let's do a 3-minute of stretch, then we do the visualization. Move your body towards the front, right? Open wide, open the leg wide. You're gonna move your body towards the front. You're gonna stretch the lower back. Really look towards the floor. Do not try to hold your neck up. Relax the neck. Try to reach the front like you're gonna pick up something in front of you and hold it. Stretching the lower back here, guys. Great movement for that. Back to the center, right? Do a little shoulder rolls here. One more time, see if you can go further. It's a little stretch here. You can do this at home. Relax the neck, look on the floor. And we'll come back to the center. Do another 2 shoulder rolls. Right? Great. So now we're gonna have the left elbow and the left thigh, right? So now you're gonna put the right hand on top of the left hand. You're gonna move. So this way here, we're gonna work the chest. We're gonna stretch the chest, right? Up, arm towards the ceiling. See if you can hold, keep looking at that arm. See if you can follow the arm. You just feel the stretch from all the way from your armpit here all the way down. And then you come back to the center. Up. And back to the center. And the last one up. Really good stretch. You should feel it. And back to the center. Now the other side. Arms, hands together. Left arm up. Look towards that hand. Follow that hand as far as you can go. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then down. Do 2 more. Up. And down. And the last one up. And down. Perfect. Okay. Move your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Good. Great, great. Okay. Take a deep breath here. Great. Okay, so let's see. We have 3 minutes. Let's do our visualization and our appreciation to the body. I do believe that the more you appreciate your body, the more the body is going to respond to you in a favored manner. Okay? So your body loves that appreciation. And so this visualization, I invite you to stay with me for this one if you wish. And just, even if you cannot visualize, just be there, right? Be there to really feel your body, right? Even if you don't feel like you can visualize. Some people just don't understand the visualization piece, but be part of it. And just say your own words of appreciation to your body if that's what you want to do, right? So put your hands in your lap, close your eyes. We're going to take 4 deep breaths into the nose, out of the nose. Very deep in and a very slow out. Make sure you empty your lungs when you feel you emptied. Okay? Here we go. In. In, out. You can hold that breath as much as you can. In. And out. In. And out. And the last one in. And out. Now I invite you to visualize this beautiful golden light on top of your head. I call it my spiritual side, my guidance, whatever you call it for you. I call it God. make that connection to your spirit and ask for the green healing light. That's the light, is an emerald green healing light. And imagine that light coming from the top of your head to the crown of your head, and the light's moving down to your face. It moves to the back of your head and the back of your neck. And the lights keep moving to the front of your neck and down to your chest area, down to the arms, hands, and fingers. And the lights keep moving down to your torso area, into the belly, into the pelvic floor, all the way down to your thighs, your knees, your legs, your ankles, feet, and toes. And you see yourself completely immersed in this beautiful green healing light. Now I invite you to visualize that you're going into this walk, into this forest. And it's a beautiful day, sunny day. The butterflies are singing, the butterflies are flying, the birds are singing. A lot of beautiful flowers, spring flowers blooming. And you see a bench. And you sit in that bench. And that's the time you take to appreciate your body for all the work it does every single day. Think about all the parts of your body, your ligaments, your bones, your muscles, your organs. And be really in a deep appreciation from the bottom of your heart for all the work it does every single day, every single second. Just say your own words. Now I invite you to pick up that green light into your fingers, and that light pulsating in the areas of your body that needs a little bit more help. So it's aching today. It didn't get up very good. It had a bad night. Just let's stay there and be appreciative for what it is at this moment. Now I invite you again to pick up the light into your fingers, and this time you ask for emotional healing. Anything that keeps you up at night, anything that worries you, that never leaves your mind, it gets in the way of you letting light shine into this world. This world needs you to shine your light very, very bright. So be in a deep appreciation for that and ask for healing, whatever the emotion is. Now I invite you to pick up that light and put back into your heart, and that's the place you keep. Anytime you need for emotional or physical healing, that's your light. Now I invite you to stand up from that bench and leave that forest and walk back into your chair. Now I invite you to say out loud with me, I am blessed, I'm grateful, I am thankful, and I am very, very, very happy today. So open your arms, give yourself that big hug, kiss yourself on the shoulders, tell yourself how much you love yourself, right? God, tell that every single day how much you love yourself. And this is a big hug for me personally, of appreciation for being part of my life, being part of my journey, and be here with me for this class. Okay, let me go ahead and I will mute you if you want to talk to me. I'll be here for a while. I have time today. And then let me go ahead and